Alright. Part 2. Alright, yeah. Walleye. Port... Sorry, I'm literally the only person who gets excited about that. Port Mackerel is my favourite map. Ever. In all of Splatoon. Best one. And nobody else agrees. It's pretty much actually agreed that Port Mackerel kind of sucks. People don't like it at all. Let's just get it though. Hopefully get a game. On like... Well, it's gonna run out again. Oh my god. Oh, missed it. Damn it. Why? Oh, okay. Yeah! Sorry. I fucking love Port Mackerel. Oh my god. Yeah! I'm so excited. That hero shot? That was Octo shot. What the fuck? I didn't know Octo shot was in this game. Yeah! You'd think I'd hate it, actually, wouldn't you? Because it's just narrow hallways, like... Oh, yeah, Seeker's like... Seeker's a weird one. I don't think I have any Seeker weapons yet. But Seeker is like... Curling Bomb and Auto Bomb combination. But what I like about this map is the corridors. Not the corridors, the, like... Jesus. It's the vantage points. Like the upper... It's so weird not having it be vertical, by the way. I like getting onto the upper parts of these blocks. It's actually even thinner here than it was in Splatoon 2. They widened the paths in Splatoon 2, I think. Probably to fit Bowler, actually. And Bubble Blower. Because this feels very closed in. And it's not as good here, I don't think, than it was in Splatoon 2. The trouble with Port Mackerel is that the 2 games that it's been in, because it will likely not be in Splatoon 3, 2 games that it has been in, just haven't had specials that really suit it. Like, oh, I would have liked to have used, oh, it's been on maps that have weapons that are very good at shooting down narrow corridors. Stingray, Killer Whale. Both very good on this map. Because people are walking down straight corridors. So it's a very useful, it's a very good place to use that special weapon on. Jesus. Damn it. Oh, they wailed. Yeah, because what you can do is you can just aim down a corridor, down a central corridor somewhere here, with Killer Whale. Blasters are also very good on, case in point, blasters are also very good on corridor maps like this, because it's very good at aiming around corners. So that's another aspect of it. Blasters just pop amazingly on this map. And then Walleye Warehouse is like, ugh. They made it kind of boring in Splatoon 2. It changed at 3. And it is currently Salisbury Rig's on a 7. Oh, that's so... I really want to play that. Just to show it off. Because I don't think it's going to get into Splatoon 3. That's a fear I have, is that it's not going to be in Splatoon 3. Bluefin Depot! Bluefin Depot's confirmed, I think. I think it's just the name of the file that's in there. I don't think the actual map is in there. I don't think any of it's usable. But it is in the game. Bluefin Depot, so it is definitely coming back. I can only hope for Urchin Underpass. And I do think there's a more than 50% chance that Salisbury Rig isn't coming back, which is going to be very sad. And if it does come back, it will be completely different. It will just not even be the same thing. It'll probably have 2 cranes on it in, like, symmetrical positions. It's like, you know, it will just, like, it will be fair. It will be more fair. I don't know if I like it. Oh, stop it. God, it's so weird not having vertical swings. It feels so wrong. God. I don't like this weapon having suction bomb. Okay, look. This is the effect you're going for, though. Oh, we both use it. Oh no. Nice. First kill of the day. I don't think it is. I think I got one last game. It's Kraken! Look at it go! It's so fast. Whoa. You can super jump with Kraken as well. In this game. You can't do that in Splatoon 3. I wish you could, though. Like, that added so much depth to it. That was so much better. I just wish they still had that in it. But another thing I like about this map is just kind of sitting in here and just being able to just divert very quickly. I think that's so nice. Like, it's very artificial way of doing it. But there's just so many different routes you can take it on this map. Just because of how it's laid out. Like, there's no... It's like when there's a part of a maze that isn't connected to the outer wall, you know? In the sense that you can just run around in circles around it, I guess. And then divert. Like, there's a lot of that in this map. And there's also, you know... Whoa! Jesus Christ. I don't know what they were doing. Nice. Stop battling! I kind of want to switch to a boy. Just so that we have the good... Not the good animations, but the different animations that aren't in Splatoon 3. Boy! This is... Nah, it's whatever. I didn't use male in Splatoon 3. We'll just make him kind of a bit like my Octoling OC. There we go. And let's switch to this just so I can show what Inkzooka was like, because with the rise of Trizooka in Splatoon 3's meta, there's been a lot of saying, there's been a lot of comparing it to Inkzooka, and being like, oh, we used to just dodge it back in the day, people are shit now. No, you didn't used to just dodge it back in the day. It's not that you just dodged it back in the way, it's that you had invincible, you could be invincible, and you didn't have to dodge it. It was basically like the chance that you have with Trizooka in Splatoon 3, where it's possible that the shot just goes straight through the person you aimed it at. It's like that, but you can guarantee it'll happen by popping bubble or cracking out. So that's the first aspect of it. The other aspect, it did actually get nerfed to have startup. Like, it was made more predictable. I think they also nerfed the duration of it. I think it lasts like 5 seconds. With it like a 1 second startup. So like 6 seconds total. 1 second of which is a startup time. It's insane. It's a massive startup lag. It also gets more shots. A lot more shots. But because of the way this game is, and because of the specials in this game that are invincible, I don't think you can argue. Oh, it was also 220p at a constant, so you didn't get very much of it. And also, well, yeah, you didn't get very much of it. And when you did get it, you could just bobble out of it. You could just bubble out of it and like it would go through you. You could use Kraken and it would make you invincible. There's so much you could do to fight Zooka in this game that you don't have in Splatoon 3. So, when people say, you have Kraken in Splatoon 3, you have an invincibility special, and Bubbler doesn't have the same effect. Like, you have to be in it and it also deals damage, like it's not invincibility. You can also get inside of the Bubbler, but you don't want to do that with Trizooka anyway, because that's dangerous, but you know what I mean, right? Like, anyway, point is, the ways to combat Zooka don't work as well in this game as they did. Don't work as well in Splatoon 3 as they did in Splatoon 1. So it wasn't that Zooka was just as good in this game. It was arguably better in this game, if more precise and possibly harder to aim with at a distance. It was still, it just wasn't. It wasn't just that simple, to deal with. It's not the case that new players just suck and they just can't avoid it. It's that it just was completely avoidable in this game because you had invincibility. And you didn't see much Trizooka because it had such a high points for special. It has 220. It's 220p for special in this game. So, it's just silly when people compare it. It's also just functionally not the same. It's functionally very different. That was bullshit, by the way. That didn't make sense. It's functionally very different. So, like, I just can't agree. I just realised this rotation is like the Blaster's dream. Is Ninja Squid in this game? I want Ninja Squid. Oh, bitch. Ah, we got him anyway. Yeah, I just don't see the comparison. It's so different in this game. Trizooka isn't even Inkzooka at this point. Realistically. It has longer range as well. In Splatoon 3. I'm actually in the camp of Zooka isn't that bad. Trizooka isn't that bad in Splatoon 3. I'm in that camp. Because I use it all the time, and I know how much it sucks. I know its weaknesses, and I know how to exploit its weaknesses and kill it. Because people use it on me. So I know it's not as good as... I know that there's ways to avoid it. The big way to avoid it is to just play unpredictably. If you play unpredictably, you can avoid Trizooka pretty well. There was a clip recently where someone was like, oh, and people say Trizooka, there's nothing wrong with it. And they were literally just running in a straight line, straight forward. Like, no, that's not an issue with Zooka, that's an issue with how you were playing. If the Zooka didn't get you, a blaster could have gotten you, a shooter could have gotten you, a fucking snipe could have gotten you, literally anything could have gotten you in that situation. Because you were playing so predictably, you were running in a straight line, straight forward, into a person. You can't just take any clip of somebody dying to Trizooka and being like, oh, look how bad this special is, look how OP it is. You can't do that, it doesn't work, it's not how it happens. It lacks nuance. But I am in the camp that Zooka isn't that bad because I know its weaknesses. I think if you first of all, if you make it more consistent, that will help it be more predictable as a special, which will nerf it in and of itself just by making it function properly. The other thing that will help fix it, startup. Startup. That's all I would do, really. And then if the blast radius is still a problem, we consider either making it deal less damage, or we consider shrinking the radius. Don't do both. Just do one of those. If push comes to shove, though, I don't think it needs that yet. I think if it proves to still be a problem down the line, then we can do something about it. But for now, I don't think we need to do that. I just don't see how you can compare it to Splatoon 1. It's such a different game. Mechanically it's similar, the specials in this game is so different that I just don't think it warrants the argument. I just don't think the argument is the same. Nice. Are they wearing retro specs? Oh, they are. I think they are. I hope they are. I love retro specs. Also, I'm only just now realizing that... Oh, what? Wow, okay. I'm only just now realizing that Splattershot in Splatoon 3 is a direct reference to this one. To this weapon. Oh my god, come on. To Tech Splattershot here, what I'm using right now. It's the same thing. Heal! Jesus, okay. Okay, they've got Rush. Bomb Rush was different in comparison to Splatoon 2. Because Bomb Rush was restricted to whatever your sub-weapon was. So... And it also only applied to bombs, like, there was obviously no Beacon Rush, that would make no sense. But there was Seeker Rush, there was Suction Rush, there was Burst Rush, and there was Splat Rush. I think that's it. And, yeah, if your weapon had Bomb Rush, and your weapon also had Splat Bomb, then your Bomb Rush would be Splat Bomb Rush. And if your weapon had Burst Bomb, your special would be Burst Bomb Rush, of course. Oh, come on. Got him. Oh. What else is different? Killer Whale is obviously one big thing in this game. It's not 6 small ones, which go off in different directions. Ink Strike is one big one, instead of 3 which go off in a common theme. I thought they spiced it up. What else is different? I guess Echolocator. It's not even Echolocator in Splatoon 3 though, it's Wavebreaker. Echolocator in this game was just a big signal. It was just a big point sensor that covered the entire map, basically. In Splatoon 3 they changed it by just being a cone, like one of those game cones. It bounces 3 times and it does it within a big radius, and you can jump over it and you can avoid it in ways. That was what they did with it. It is Wavebreaker in Splatoon 1. In Splatoon 3. I didn't press... Damn it. I didn't mean to do that. I used my right hand foolishly to booyah. Oh, sorry, to nice. Because I'm European. Don't. Saw that. Oh, yeah. Blanket. Assist. There's no assists in this game. I don't think. Are there no assists? I don't think there's assists. Oh! What? Oh, I was in the middle of it. I thought it was outside of it. I thought it was to my left. Why would it be to my left? That's stupid. Okay. There is that nuance to this map as well. Killer Whale is so big that, you know... Oh, that was Echolocator. Oh! Oh, they were sharking. Or I just didn't see them. That's the other option. No, you don't. Stop it. Yeah! Oh, Luna was so good in this game. Okay. Luna was ridiculous. I forgot about that. emote is. I want that in Splatoon 3. Such a cool emote. Yeah, they don't do anything. And then the other one... Oh, there's a hacker. I didn't even see. They usually disconnect. Hmm.